Hello everyone, welcome back to Ryan Reacts and the next episode of Gravity Falls, which is entitled Dipper and Mabel versus the Future. Which makes me think we're going to have a time traveler, maybe a couple of time people come to the time past in order to get their time tape measure back from the time kids, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I think you know where I'm going with this. So we might have Blendin back. Only way to find out though. 3, 2. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I hate to interrupt that, but an actual prediction what Blendin's going to be here for. The future is pissed off about the noble gesture that they had when they were in the future, because that is so many of the time wishes were based on like personal vendettas and messing with other people or getting what you want. The idea that Steven and Mabel won theirs, then gave it to Seuss so that he could do something, and he ended up wound up just doing something nice for Mabel and Dipper, is going to come off as a bit of a not quite understood thing. So, and people are going to be weirded out and react oddly to it. Only way to find out though. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, it's been a while since I saw an episode, so
Mr. Upside Downington. How long's it been? 3rd grade, maybe?
That's right, and I'm here to deliver you an Upside Downington-tastic
oh
message.
man.
Is it the message that we're getting too old for this sort of thing?
Nope.
Kinda, actually. It's that we are exactly 1 week away from our 13th birthday!
Okay.
Whoa! Our birthday's coming up already?
Gonna be a teenager.
We're gonna be actual teenagers!
Finally, I can stop reading preteen magazine and start reading post-preteen magazine.
PG-13 movies? Here I come!
And just 1 more year until high
Okay.
school. High school, Dipper! Where girls become women and they teach us stuff about... You know what?
Trigonometry?
Oh yeah, baby.
That's not the only good news.
Yeah, don't forget with the stuff that Grunkle Stan already taught you.
Is coming in the mail. I'm kind of going through some things.
In 1 week, my
Yeah.
grandma is finally letting me eat crackers on my bed. The future
Nice.
is coming for us all, dudes.
The future.
The future!
The future!
I'm sorry.
The
I can't
future
take
is
you
coming for
seriously
you
with the
all.
face on your chin.
What face, Dipper?
You're doing the voice, so you obviously know what I'm talking about.
What you're talking about?
There is something wrong with you.
There's something
that's
wrong with
cute.
both of us.
Okay, this makes it seem like it may not be about Blendin and that folk. It seems like it could be about a I don't know. Maybe as they're getting older, things seem different or weird, or the world changes in some way. I don't know.
We become teenagers and our summer vacation winds to an end, so we need
Hey, their birthdays are in August, just like mine. I'm more Dipper than you even realized.
Boom! Dreams coming true.
I'm talking inviting everyone in town. Let's see. Where do we stand with the gnomes?
Not so fast, Goofus and Girl Goofus. After that zombie incident, no one's throwing another party at my house. I keep finding little bits of the undead in the couch cushions.
But Grunkle Stan...
Well, why don't you take it out?
...to raise.
Dude, you could rent out the Gravity Falls High School gym and have your party there. That place
That'll
is
work.
empty all summer long.
The gym's a great idea, Seuss. To the high school!
Now what's that?
My face is on fire!
I'll just be a sec.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. I just said that to make sure you'd come in here quickly.
But your face is on fire.
Yes, it's much faster than shaving. Now, listen, Dipper.
Okay,
I have a
that's
very
brilliant.
Important mission, and you are the only one who can help me. Remember the rift in dimensional space-time I showed you?
Let's break it open and see what happens.
This is what Bill has been waiting for. If it breaks, it would cause reality as we know it to completely unravel. A hypothetical and catastrophic event I call Weirdmageddon.
Weirdmageddon, okay.
Bill is out there, and he'd use any trick, from deception to outright possession, to make this happen. But for the sake of humanity, we mustn't let it.
What do?
We patch the rift. I'll explain on the way.
Oh, wait,
All right.
What about Mabel?
It's okay, Dipper. You should totally go with Grunkle Ford to save the world or whatever.
Are you sure?
We're gonna be doing birthday junk all week. Plus, I packed us walkie-talkies. Here's one for my
Okay.
party mission and one for your smarty mission.
I did mention that the fate of the universe is at stake, didn't I? Hurry, we haven't much time.
Okay, Dipper.
You say so.
It's your first big mission with Ford. A chance to prove yourself. Don't mess this up.
By the way, my prediction for who's Bill is going to possess. I went with, some people said McGuckin, and I kind of agree that's a possibility, but part of me wants to say Sousa's father.
This place was empty.
My dogs. What up?
Wendy, what are you doing here?
Ugh, high school registration.
Oh, you know, I'm only a year away from high school myself. Would you say your experience is more rom-com or wacky romp?
More like teen horror movie. High school is the worst. Classes get super hard.
Okay, you're gonna
boss
freak her out about the
turns against
future.
you, and worst of all, everybody hates you.
Yeah, that's the world.
My hormones are like a sweaty cage.
Why aren't they singing about following their dreams? TV taught me that high school is like some sort of musical.
TV lied, man. If you could avoid growing up, do it.
TV always lies.
Anything to be 12 again. Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, just looking for a place to have my 13th birthday party.
Wendy Borderoy? Corduroy?
Oh man.
I mean,
So she's gonna be depressed now.
To Dippity Dog, we can have our party at the gym, but we gotta talk about high school. I'm starting to think it might not be the awesome future we were expecting. Over.
I'm going through a bad patch, Mabel. We'll talk when I get back.
Alright, so what's going on with the Dipper's mission?
Hey, I know it'll make you feel better. Let's deliver some invites.
Is this
to your
gonna end up
friends.
being just Mabel, maybe, and then Dipper, Oh no, Dipper's there now. I thought maybe they were gonna do like one of those things with episodes
Listen, Dipper.
two
Once you
happening
seal
at the
rift
same
for good,
time.
It's going to take an adhesive stronger
This week it
than
would have been
anything
Mabel,
on
next week it would have been Dipper's
Something
adventure.
extraterrestrial in
But
order.
it turns out I was wrong.
What do you mean?
Dipper,
Alien, dude.
look at the peculiar shape made by those cliffs. Does it remind you of anything?
Shut up.
According to my research, the entire Valley of Gravity Falls was formed when an extraterrestrial object crash-landed here millions of years ago. Did
Okay.
this craft cause the town's strange properties? Or did the town's strange properties attract the craft? The answer is still unknown.
But that's crazy. Where did the saucer go?
Sometimes the strangest things in the world are right under our noses. And our feet, in this particular instance. Now, you might want to stand back.
That brings up a whole nother level of weird.
Fillings out of a man's mouth from 100 feet. I used to raid this thing for parts for years. Where do you think I got the materials to build my portal?
Well, that answers a lot.
Not working from mouth.
Now come.
Of course, it brings up a lot more questions.
Don't worry, I've been down here countless times. All the aliens have been dead for millions of years. Probably.
And by and by millions of years, I mean not at all. I used to have to fight them every time. Well, that's an interesting shape to the hill.
I can't believe there's been a giant UFO under the town this whole time.
I wish my mind could be where yours is right now, Dipper. When confirmation of extraterrestrials still had that punch. Now it's just sort of...
Yeah, fucking aliens, who gives a damn?
The Gucker and I used to come down here all the time to raid their tech and study their language.
This is so cool.
The substance we need to seal the rift is an alien adhesive, strong enough to keep the hull of a spacecraft together. Just one dollop of this adhesive should be enough to seal a crack in space-time. Also, if it touches you, it will seal up all the orifices in your face, so try to avoid that. Now, use your magnet gun and follow me.
Yeah, that would probably be a bad thing. Just follow him, it seems pretty easy and simple.
Say hop. It helps.
Okay, just turn on magnet, leap down hole.
Yeah.
Come on already.
There we go.
Magnet.
Yeah, you're not quite heavy enough to be dragged down by that.
Oh, hi, Mabel. You're just in time for our 1 o'clock boy talk.
If you think that's good, boom! Me and Dipper's 13th birthday jam.
So have you
Oh,
finally,
my birthday's on the last day of summer. I'm not gonna be here.
What?
Marius is
Oh,
flying
man.
out to Austria to hang out at his castle or whatever that week. He's so clingy.
You're gonna be out of town for my birthday?
out of
But
country,
you're still
apparently.
fun, right, Candy?
Sorry,
Nope.
Mabel. My parents sent me to music camp this time of year. There is no escape from music camp.
So neither of you are gonna be at my birthday party? And you won't be able to wish me goodbye at the end of the summer?
No, well, they can still wish you goodbye. It just won't be, it'll be before your birthday.
Oh, Marius, now's not the time.
I think I need to radio for emotional backup. Dipper, please come in. Our party mission is going down in flames. Over. Oh.
Well, you can always just celebrate your birthday early, too, come to think of it.
This place would have been heavily guarded.
That's,
Now
something that...
everything's defunct.
it's
Go
not
ahead,
completely...
Flip any switch. They've all been busted for millions of years.
nice.
Clara, did you eat my farm?
The glue should be around.
Damn
here
cows, always eating the
Keep
farm.
your eyes peeled. Dipper, let me ask you something. Have you thought much about your future?
No, not
Nah,
really. I mean,
that's
beyond
Mabel's
graduating
job
high
right
school
now,
with a high
apparently,
GPA
and
so I
she's
can
getting
get
really
accepted to a
depressed and
technical college
suicidal
of
about it.
photography and media production minor to start my own ghost hunting show.
It's like talking to a younger version of myself. If you're so sure of what you want out of life, why wait? Why put up with the drudgery of school?
Trust me, I'd love to fast forward the whole thing, but it's not like I have a choice.
Dipper, I've been thinking. I'm getting too old to investigate Gravity Falls on my own. I need to train an apprentice to help me fight monsters, solve mysteries,
And turn you into
protect
McGucket
this
slowly but
I
surely.
think I'd like to keep it in the family.
What are you saying?
I've read your additions to my journal, and I'm impressed with your potential. What would you say to staying in Gravity Falls after the summer ends and becoming my apprentice?
What about school?
Dipper, I have 12 PhDs. Your parents would be thrilled I could give you such an advanced education.
Yeah,
There's
that
also
is
Mabel.
probably
She's
a
all alone
true
in
statement.
California.
Mabel will be fine on her own. She has a magnetic personality. I watched her.
Unless she
from
can find
Penthouse
some
with the
excuse
pizza
to
delivery
stay
man
in
the 60
Gravity
seconds
Falls
he was
as
at the
well.
door.
Gosh, we've never really been apart before.
And isn't it suffocating? Dipper, can you honestly tell me you never felt like you were meant for something more?
I don't know. It sounds like a dream come true, but I'm not sure I have what it takes. I was tricked by Bill. I was wrong about Stan's portal. Heck, I can't even operate this magnet gun right.
Yes!
Well, you can do a better job than you thought.
I did?
Oh, you really did it, kid. Huddle in, let's get a picture of this.
You can accident with the best of them. And aren't you grabbing the adhesive?
Everything down here is dead, right?
Yes, unless somehow we reactivated the security system.
What do we do?
Listen to me very carefully. I've studied these. They're security droids, and they detect adrenaline. You simply have to not feel any fear, and they won't see
Okay.
it. What? It's okay. I've done it before. Just take a deep breath, focus on your intellect, and control your fear.
What? That's crazy!
Follow my lead.
Critical forward!
That is a fairly good means of security, I guess. Pretty much even the best thieves in the world will, or creatures or whatever, will have some sort of adrenaline and during an attack.
Stay back! It's too dangerous! Sealing the rift is what's important now! Take this!
Well, you can always seal the rift and then help them out real quick.
Adhesive! Fix the rift! Save the universe, Dipper!
Hang on! I'm coming for you!
That's gonna break open, isn't it?
I'll get you out of there! Where is that thing taking you?
It's an automated prison droid, and wherever it's going, I'm not coming back!
What?
Okay. This is a pretty freaking big ship. Holy shit.
Dipper, what on earth are you doing?
Hold on, Great Uncle Ford! I'm getting you out of this one way or another! Oh no!
Okay.
Come on! Come on!
There we go. That thing goes into space. Aren't you going to be completely screwed in a couple of, like 30 seconds?
Let go of my uncle!
Really, that's enough to take it down? I punch you a couple times? Unless it's just detecting something and trying to get rid of it, I suppose. Oh, man.
Great Uncle Ford! Okay, let's try Magnipulse!
Magnipulse? Is that like an opposite of a magnetic pulse? Suddenly it's pushed down by magnetic forces instead of towards it.
Oh no! Oh no, 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 no!
He's dead now, apparently.
Come on, wake up, man! We gotta get out of here before...
The other droid comes in. Okay.
I'm warning you! I have a magnet gun! Oh yeah? You think you can scare me? Do your worst! Nothing in this universe is gonna take away my uncle! So go ahead! Give me what you got!
Protection generally also, I think, increases adrenaline, though. So, that wouldn't be enough to stop it, I would think.
Oh, I thought I was a goner, kid.
Are you alright? What happened?
The orb didn't detect any chemical signs of fear. It assumed the threat was neutralized and then self-disassembled.
Really?
I did it?
Hey, that's not the best droid in the world after all, I guess.
This is what I was talking about. How many other 12-year-olds do you think are capable of doing what you've just done?
All of them. Except for Bill. Not the Dorito-shaped Bill. The random guy who lives in Wisconsin.
Hey,
Wisconsin's terrible.
Pumpkin?
I just can't believe the summer's almost over. And now that I know how awful high school is going to be, I'm in no hurry to start that train wreck.
Nobody likes getting older. But just because you're growing up doesn't mean you have to grow up, you know? I mean, look at me. I'm pushing 70 and I still eat ice cream for dinner.
But I don't want
Yeah.
to say goodbye to Gravity Falls.
Hey, at least whatever happens after this summer, you'll still have your brother along with you through thick and thin. Not everyone can say that, you know?
Funny about that.
Yeah, at least when I go home, I always have Dipper. Good old, reliable old.
You okay? Get you out of there.
Listen to me, Dipper. This town is a magnet for things that are special, and that includes you and me. It brought
Okay,
both
so
of
now
us
what's gonna
here
happen?
For a purpose. Stay here with me, Dipper. Become my apprentice. Don't let anyone hold you.
I'll do it. I'm gonna stay.
Excellent. Now, who wants to save the world? Apprentice?
Okay, so now it's great experience of knowledge
Mabel, I just
versus
had the best day
sibling
of my life. UFOs
friends.
are real, and there's one under the town, and I saved Great Uncle Ford's life, and hey, are you okay?
Tell me it's not true, Dipper. Tell me you were joking. Ford's apprentice? Seriously?
Look, I was thinking, and this is a huge opportunity for me.
Well, it's a horrible
So it's gonna be a.
opportunity for me.
It could be end up the
I had
same
worst
exact
day of my
situation
life.
as
When we turned 13,
the Stan
summer
brothers.
comes, and I have to leave everything behind. You're the only person I could count on, and now you're leaving me too?
Look, I've been thinking about it. I won't be gone forever, okay? I'll still visit you at home, and we'll chat online. We'll make it work.
I don't want it to work. I just wish summer could last forever.
But it can't,
Okay.
Mabel. Look, things aren't.
Is there any
gonna
way you
stay
could convince
frozen
your
this
parents
way.
to let you
It's part of
stay
growing
here?
up. Things
Just a
change.
thought.
Summer ends.
Ugh.
Mabel, wait! I didn't mean it like that! Mabel, come back!
Now, is she gonna become Bill's tool, maybe? That would be a surprise.
Only party chocolate can cheer me up now. Nerd books, chewed up pins. Ugh, wrong backpack. It's
Yeah.
not fair. I just wish summer could last forever.
Here comes Bill.
That
Right.
might be possible.
Sweater Town is not accepting incoming calls right now.
Mabel, it's me.
What? Who said that?
The no. Oh, no!
The
I guess Blendin is gonna be here.
What are you doing here?
You said you don't want summer to end, right? Did I hear that right?
Yeah? Why are you asking?
Look, maybe it's against the rules, but you once did a favor for me, so I thought I could help you out. It's
What if
called the
Bill
time
is
bubble.
possessing
It prevents time
Blendin?
from going forward. Summer in Gravity Falls can last as long as you want it to.
Really? But how does it work?
I just need you to get a little gizmo for me from your uncle. Something small.
Oh yeah, that's frickin' Bill
Dipper
working
has
through
something like
Blendin,
that
isn't
in
it?
his nerd bag.
That's a surprise, I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting that one.
Take it well.
I don't know. Maybe I'm making the wrong decision. I need to think about this.
Dipper, right now we need to focus on the mission. Now come on, I've got the glue, hand me the rift, and let's make history.
What?
Oh shit.
No,
She's got the backpack.
Huh, that's odd. Is this it?
Yes, that's it. Just hand it over and I'll do my thing. Unless you're ready to leave Gravity Falls.
Just a little more summer.
Mabel, you screwed up. Okay, well done, Bill. Well done. I think you win.
At long last, the gate between worlds has opened. The event 1 billion years prophesied has come to pass. The day has come. The world is finally mine.
And the ghosts are all getting out of the ghost trap. So I'm guessing this is gonna be the cliffhanger episode. It's the other world, kid.
We're too late. It's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Wow, I managed to sing again. The show needs to stop doing that to me. Other shows need to stop doing that to me too, but this one does it. So, review. Sorry, my mind has stopped. Bill must be possessing me for a moment. Good take. Good plot line. Interesting twist with the UFOs. Nice zoom out. Shows that it's a really big ship. I'm curious to see how it didn't get discovered before, honestly. Well, if it's just... if there's a bunch of forestry going on, you'd think there'd be some people doing some mining investigations. Maybe the... some earlier versions of Society of the Blind Eye, or some various organizations trying to keep it quiet are responsible. Who knows? Maybe the government's doing some stuff. Otherwise, they wouldn't have agents running around if there was absolutely nothing going on, generally speaking. Yeah, I saw a lot of predictions as far as who Bill would use and take advantage of. I didn't see anyone predicting Blendin. Someone may have somewhere, but I have not seen it. Apologize if you were the one who called it. Well done. Take your victory laps in the comments below. I saw a lot of McGuckin. I saw a lot of Well, I had Seuss's father. I thought that one would just be a nice little mindfuck for him and everyone involved. And those kind of things does seem to be something Bill is fond of. I'm gonna rate this episode a 9. Really good, really well done. Of course, what it all comes down to is, though, how are the episodes going to go going forward? Is this going to be a short run with Bill in charge? Or are we going way down the rabbit hole for the rest of the series? There's only one way that we're going to find out, and that's to keep on watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. But above all else, as always, of course, please have a nice day.